Hey everybody, welcome back. This is JM. We're at JM's place. Today we're taking a look at some of my prize collection of whiskey, some American whiskey and Canadian whiskey, and a little Scotch whiskey, a little Irish whiskey. One of my favorite hobbies is to go to different places and collect whiskey. And I don't mind drinking it from time to time. And speaking of that, I have my very good friend, Coach Paul Boots, who is the
hello, everybody.
The cross-country coach for St. Clair College men's and women's team. They've just come back from Calgary, Alberta, where they competed for the national championship and won a bronze medal, if I'm not mistaken.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And did well. And of course, Paul was a former guest on the SSN Athlete of the Week 519. So we're going to go ahead and ask Paul, when he's not drinking beer, Paul, what's in your glass?
I love a Manhattan.
Well, there you go, because I happen to specialize in whiskey drinks. So let's take a look here. One of the whiskeys here, these are some classic American whiskeys down here. Would you like to try a Weller's?
I like the Weller.
Okay, the Weller is a very hard to find sometimes. I'll tell you, go all across Ontario, and every once in a while you'll come across a bottle of Weller. If you do, grab it. Give me a call. I'll buy it from you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. We have a whiskey glass. We're gonna go ahead and use a highball glass for this because Paul, my good friend, is a big fan of the triple whiskey. Those of you that know Coach Paul will attest to that. So we're gonna go ahead and put a few ice cubes in there. Again, Paul, I did sterilize my hands before we did this.
Thank you very much.
Clean. Okay, so 3 ice cubes will do today?
Sure.
3 ice cubes, so 1 per shot. Okay, so we're gonna crack the Wellers open here. And we're gonna do the ounce and a half. There's the triple. Now, what sort of cuts some of the some of the heat from the whiskey is a little bit of sweet vermouth. And this one here is the classic martini sweet vermouth. And we're going to go easy on that. Not as much. We're just going to put a little dab, maybe a half an ounce, just to sort of cut that a bit.
I like that. I like that.
And we're going to keep that for the next one. And take some bitters. Now these bitters here are Peychaud's, and you can get bitters at the Behind the Wood bar store on Olette Avenue. For those of you that want to have a little home bar, we're going to put 1, 2, 3 drops of bitters in there. We're going to give it a little stir right off the get-go. Okay. And then we're going to sweeten it up just a wee bit. We're going to take one of these Amarena cherries, also available at that bar store. Maybe even go ahead and drop 2 of them in there.
3 everything.
3, 3. It's a triple.
Nice.
It's a 3 for all.
3 for all. Okay, and then there is quite a bit of liquid in there, but I'll just rinse off my tubes. Okay, as you look and see, look at the coating of that syrup on there. That's just delicious. Okay, it's very well coated. All right, so we will give this one last stir.
What's this called?
This is called a Manhattan. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take this little straw. Oh yeah. And this is a triple Manhattan. There you go, Coach.
Oh, let me try this. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, that's a beautiful thing and a great way to start a Friday. Excellent.
You know, there was a guy named Frank Hatten. Frank Hatten in 1908 had made that sort of thing, and he said, "Oh man, that's good." And that's why they named it Manhattan.
Okay, folks, we'll be back next Friday for another edition of SSN Reppin' the 519. What's in your glass?